You are about to make a fatal mistake if you skip this. Right now, today, as we speak, 9 insanely strong on-chain setups are flashing from dangerously early meme coins to unbelievably overlooked ICM and DeFi gems. This is the exact moment smart traders are positioning while everyone else waits. I am going to show you the coins, the setups, and the levels I'm watching to catch the next 10,000x, and you want to see the last chart where we have the very, very special gem of the day. Do me a favor, press that like button, let's get on to it. No time to waste today. Here we are with our mega insane pump. Dupe, as I predicted, it bounced off of this trend line. So basically we have this trend line that started on the 25th of May. This downward trend line got broken here on the 17th of June, and I predicted it was going to act as a place where the price was going to bounce. And so it went above, it basically touched that 0.2 fib line extension, and then it retraced because of the war. So heavy retrace, but now we are back on our bullish market, and Dupe is looking like one of the best plays on chain. Here's my prediction. I think Dupe will flip launch coin. I think Dupe has the potential to go to hundreds of millions, 200 million, maybe even 300 million if you look at the top of the fib line. The first target is going to be 50, and then after 50 I think we have the 132 million market cap target. As you can see, the fib line extension, the 1.6 fib, and then right at the top we have 333 million market cap if the entire fib line actually gets touched. I plan to exit slowly as it progresses upwards. I don't intend to take any profits at 50 million market cap. In the beginning that was my first target, but right now I'm starting to see things more clearly, and I am looking more to something like the 1.6 fib line extension right here above 100 million market cap. Then we have startup. Startup is incredibly strong as I predicted. Remember this upwards trend line on startup that got almost touched like 1 time, 2 times, and then third time here at 3.9 million market cap. It went there, touched it, bounced, and it broke both resistances. The white line, as I was saying on my previous video that I charted startup, I said this is the fair price of startup. Anything below, accumulate, anything above, but still in this bullish fair value gap, this blue line here that was this previous resistance, anything here also a good buy, but not the perfect buy. Anything above is just late traders, and we just broke it. I think you can still buy it today at a good price, at a fair price of 8 million market cap, and I do think it's gonna go and print new all-time highs. We are about to witness an insane run on ICMs. The DeFi stuff is also gonna run besides our meme coins. On to the next, we have 𝗵𝗶𝗏. As I predicted, 𝗵𝗶𝗏 was right here above 15 million market cap, and I said this is where I want to buy. I want it to come to 25, 24. It hit my limit orders. By the way, if you want to trade like a pro, you need to use limit orders, and now you can also use and set up stop losses, and besides stop losses you can also put take profits. And my friends, the place to do it is right here on Padre that I just opened up. So if you basically want to put a buy, let's say of 10 SOL, but you want to set up a strategy to take profits, let's say take profits, you can say, oh, I want to sell at plus 300 or 3000% amount, I want to sell 70% there. And you can also set a stop loss. Oh, if the price goes down minus 20%, I want to sell 50% of my bag. And you can essentially with one click have your entry, your stop loss, and your take profits. This is the best platform right now to trade anything on chain. Padre right here. There's a link down below on the top of the comments and on the description. You have to start joining Padre. Besides that, my friends, very important, Fartcoin. Fartcoin, I think it's done with this retrace. It basically printed a local lower low, but it didn't actually go to our scenario 1. I was expecting it to dip a little bit deeper, so I guess this acted as the bottom. This 970, 900 million market cap range, which was previous resistance here. I think we've seen the bottom for Fartcoin, and I think the next run on Fartcoin will bring us to 2 billion market cap, find some resistance there, and then break new all-time highs. And this is one of the most important coins, this and SPX, but right now I think we are on Solana, so we have to chart Fartcoin. The Fartcoin bounce is going to lead the entire risk market. Popcat, I actually predicted it did go into that bullish fair value gap, that previous low. It just printed a slightly higher low, but I told you guys to leave limit orders very close to 214 million market cap. It was quite a drop from 600 million, and you should see this as a wonderful opportunity that Trump gave you to buy the dip on coins that next year could be 100x, 10x bigger. So if you want to trade with size, go on Padre right now and start accumulating and trading Popcat. Next resistance for Popcat to me is going to be very close to 720 million market cap, which was previous resistance here, and this is going to be the bearish fair value gap. I think we go there, we retrace then a little bit, and then continue onwards as Fartcoin leads the market. On to the next, I have Hoso. Hoso is still on the buy zone, it's still at a bullish fair value gap, still at the fair price. The fair price, as I charted previously, to me is between 25 million market cap and 18.45 million market cap. These were previous resistance and support points throughout all of this chart, and I think it's still at a fair price today at 20 million market cap, even though you got a chance to buy it a little bit lower. If you look at this chart, it essentially printed a continuation of this trend line, still making higher and higher lows, incredibly bullish. When it comes to the bonk meta, I think this is one of the best ones. You have useless, and then you have Hoso, and Hoso now, once useless starts correcting, is going to run after. Then we have Chillhouse. Chillhouse printed new all-time highs, incredibly strong. We have, I think, strong support here at 5.62 million market cap. As predicted, the price went to 8.49 million market cap after the first all-time high, kind of retraced there a little bit. So if you were trading on Padre or on Axiom, if you were trading one of these platforms, pumps and you left a limit order, it probably got hit, and today you could be up anywhere from 111 to 80% on your trade. So good scalp. Is it a good buy here? Only if you actually scalp. I wouldn't buy it today here. I would wait for a little bit of a dip back to 8.49 million market cap. That's what I would do, or anywhere between 8 and 5.62. But I wouldn't buy it here at all-time highs. But we gotta start charting Chillhouse more, because I think it could flip Fartcoin. I mean, it's looking amazing right now, and no one's paying attention. So we have to pay attention. We have Musk. As predicted, came into our bullish fair value gap. It actually dipped a little bit lower because of the war. So there was a lot of emotions and there was a ton of capitulation. So you got actually a chance to buy it at 5 million and 6 million market cap, but it pulled back with incredible strength. We are now back into the 50 million market cap zone. I think we're going to continue. Everyone's talking about V-shaped recoveries. This is the only V-shaped recovery that I'm seeing in the market. This is the only V-shaped recovery I'm seeing in the market. I think it's going to be aggressive, and I think it's going to be fast. We've already seen half of the move, maybe a small correction here, some sideways action, and then the V-shaped recovery will continue. Musk is looking incredibly bullish. I hope a ton of you guys got the chance to accumulate more lower. We entered this super low here, almost at the same exact price a few weeks ago. It then did all-time highs, and now we got a chance to enter again, basically at the same cheap prices. And I know a lot of you guys grabbed Musk. I have a ton of DMs, so here we are with Musk, looking very bullish. The bearish case for Musk to me is something like this. It retraces back into 10 million, then it continues, and instead of doing a V-shaped type recovery, it prints a W type formation, which is still incredibly bullish as well. We have PT, W, W, and now another W. This is one of the most unspoken bullish charts in crypto. It's just the dips get eaten so fast. It keeps doing these V-type shaped recoveries one after the other and prints these Ws. Such a bullish chart. It hasn't had that explosive pump, but once it does, I just think it's going to go straight to 10 million market cap. That's why I'm looking to take profits on PT. I think it's a good buy at 7 million. I think it's a good buy at 6 million. I think it's a good buy at 5 million. Oh, and by the way, remember the trend line that I charted? Yeah, as predicted, and remember that box that I lined here? As predicted, when this trend line got broken, bam, we went to the bullish fair value gap there, the lowest trend line that got touched 1 time, 2 times, and now a 3rd time, and we entered the box again. But only if you had limit orders could you have caught the best possible prices for Kitty. So link down below, join Padre, okay, and start using limit orders. Just set them, wait, set a stop loss, and set a take profit. You could have like set a stop loss here, and then okay, I want to take profit at 6.51, which is this previous resistance, and I want to take 20% there. You could have sold 20% on a 54% move, and then wake up and take more profits after, or just leave the rest as a moon back. But anyways, Kitty is looking bullish, and according to my fibs, the first place Kitty is probably going to go is 16 million, and then it can go anywhere from 37 million market cap to 24 million market cap. I think these are good targets. We're just going to leave these here as take profits, maybe sell 20% here, sell another 30% here, and then with the rest of the money, maybe wait to see if it can go to 30, 40 million market cap. But Kitty is looking amazing. This was today's show. All these charts that I was charting a week ago, 2 weeks ago, they all gave you amazing dip opportunities. Say thank you, Mr. Trump, for the amazing dip. Say thank you to Trump. We got the dip. Now it's time to still buy cheap. They still haven't run. They're going to run at any moment. At any moment, we're going to have an insane bull market. And I think it started yesterday. Everything that I was buying is in the green massively, from 100% pumps to 50+% pumps. And it wouldn't be possible to grab some of these dips without limit orders, without an on-chain tool like Padre. And by the way, if you want to join my private group, which is almost done, if you want to join it, sign in with the Padre link down below. And don't worry if you signed in previously, you're also going to be able to get in, but sign in with the Padre link right now. Start using Padre. Amazing tool. You're going to be in my private group. It's going to be free, but only for my Padre signees. See you guys tomorrow with more great news. I think this is the beginning. We are at the beginning. We are at the start of what's about to become the biggest crypto bull market ever seen. And we still have probably a year to a year and a half of a window to make as much money as we can. So please don't get shaken out. Pay attention every single day, because I'm going to catch the next 10,000x on my show. The 10,000x is going to be on the show. So you have to watch every single day. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.